From the blue Spixs Maca to the elusive Bahama Nuthatch, these rarest birds cling to survival. Habitat loss and hunting threaten their existence. Some have fewer than 10 left. Meet Earth's most endangered avian treasures before they disappear. 1. Spixs Maca. The Spixs Maca is a stunning blue parrot native to Brazil, famous for its role in the movie Rio. Once widespread, it is now possibly extinct in the wild due to deforestation and illegal trapping for the pet trade. The last known wild bird disappeared in 2000, but conservationists have bred around 160 individuals in captivity, with hopes of reintroducing them to their natural habitat. Efforts to save the Spixs Maca include habitat restoration in Brazil's Caatinga region and strict protection against poachers. Scientists are also working on teaching captive-bred birds survival skills before releasing them. Despite these efforts, the species remains critically endangered, and its future depends on continued conservation work. 2. Madagascar Pashard. The Madagascar Pashard is a small diving duck that was once thought to be extinct until its rediscovery in 2006. Fewer than 25 individuals were found in a remote lake in northern Madagascar, making it one of the rarest ducks in the world. The main threats to its survival are habitat destruction, pollution, and invasive fish species that compete for food. Conservationists have successfully bred the Madagascar Pashard in captivity, releasing some into protected wetlands. However, the species remains at risk due to the shrinking availability of clean, safe lakes. Ongoing efforts focus on restoring wetlands and monitoring the small population to prevent extinction. 3. Cacapo. The Cacapo is a unique, flightless parrot from New Zealand and one of the rarest birds on Earth. With only around 250 individuals left, it is critically endangered due to introduced predators like rats, cats, and stoats. Unlike most parrots, the Cacapo is nocturnal and has a sweet, musty smell, which unfortunately makes it easy for predators to find. To protect the Cacapo, New Zealand has moved the remaining birds to predator-free islands. Conservationists also use artificial insemination and closely monitor nesting sites to boost breeding success. Despite these efforts, the Cacapo's slow reproduction rate makes its recovery a long and challenging process. 4. California Condor. The California condor is one of the largest flying birds in the world, with a wingspan of nearly 10 feet. By 1987, only 27 individuals remained due to lead poisoning, from eating bullet-ridden carcasses, and habitat loss. Thanks to an intensive captive breeding program, their numbers have slowly increased to over 500 birds, but they are still critically endangered. Despite progress, the species remains vulnerable, and continued protection is necessary to ensure its survival. 5. Forest owlet. The forest owlet is a small, rare owl from central India that was believed extinct for over 100 years before its rediscovery in 1997. With fewer than 250 individuals left, it is critically endangered due to deforestation and agricultural expansion. Unlike most owls, this species hunts during the day, making it even more vulnerable to human disturbances. Conservationists are working to protect its remaining forest habitats and raise awareness among local communities. However, illegal logging and land conversion for farming continue to threaten its survival, making urgent action necessary. 6. Philippine Eagle. The Philippine Eagle, one of the world's largest and most powerful eagles, is known as the king of birds in the Philippines. With fewer than 400 breeding pairs left, it is critically endangered due to deforestation and hunting. This majestic bird has a wingspan of up to 7 feet and preys on monkeys, flying squirrels, and other large animals. Conservation programs focus on protecting nesting sites, rehabilitating injured eagles, and enforcing anti-poaching laws. Reforestation efforts are also underway, but habitat loss remains the biggest challenge for this rare species. 7. Javan hawk eagle. The Javan hawk eagle is Indonesia's national bird but is critically endangered, with only 300 to 500 individuals remaining. This striking raptor lives in the rainforests of Java, which are rapidly disappearing due to palm oil plantations and logging. Its strong talons and keen eyesight make it an excellent hunter, but its shrinking habitat threatens its survival. 8. New Zealand Fairy Tern. The New Zealand fairy tern is the country's most endangered bird, with only about 40 individuals left. This small seabird nests on sandy beaches, which are increasingly disturbed by human activities, vehicles, and invasive predators like rats and cats. Coastal development has also destroyed much of its habitat. Efforts to save the fairy tern include predator control, fencing off nesting sites, and public awareness campaigns. Despite these measures, the species remains on the brink of extinction. 9. Bahama Nuthatch. The Bahama Nuthatch, a tiny bird native to the Bahamas, was feared extinct after Hurricane Matthew in 2016. A possible sighting in 2018 gave hope, but fewer than 10 individuals may remain. Scientists continue to search for surviving Bahama nuthatches while advocating for habitat protection. If any remain, urgent conservation action is needed to prevent their complete disappearance. 10. Siberian Crane. The Siberian crane is a beautiful white bird that migrates thousands of miles between Russia, China, and India. With only 3,000 to 4,000 individuals left, it is critically endangered due to wetland destruction and hunting. The western population is nearly extinct, with only a few birds seen in recent years. Conservation efforts include protecting wetlands along its migration route and banning hunting in key areas. International cooperation is essential to save this rare and majestic crane from extinction. These rare birds are a vital part of Earth's biodiversity, and their survival depends on global conservation efforts.